Something real quick. So in Japan, they usually have like cards like this, which of course they have them in the US too. But here's the thing. You notice how everything's off, right? Without this card, you cannot power anything in here. So you add the card, powers everything on, which I think is pretty cool. There. Ooh, that's rough. Oh, nice. I can't remember the last time I studied for anything. Even when I try to study for like, trying to study Japanese, it's like, I have the focus of a 9-year-old to hiss it? No. I could look it up though. Or you can tell me about it. Either or. Wow, that's rough. Wow, this one's way stronger than the other one. Might have to be careful. Bro, can you believe I have a Twitch and I don't remember my login? Okay. It's the first time I hear about it. That's interesting. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's the first time I ever hear about it. Is there something you're trying to get into? Remember you mentioned there's a specific line of work you wanted to do. You mentioned that like maybe 3 days ago when I was walking around. But you also mentioned the history, I just didn't know exactly what it was. I should probably check. Something I haven't checked yet is my data. Because I've been streaming like here and there, but it literally costs it costs me money to stream, bro. Okay, I'm good. So I won't even have to refill tomorrow when I stream. I don't know, it feels like nowadays you don't even need a diploma. Because keep in mind that I'm a high school dropout. And when I dropped out of school, I was trying to join the military. And it didn't work out, but the Army wanted me to have at least a GED. So I got my GED. And then nothing, like, it didn't go any further than that with the Army. So then I went to the Marines. I showed them my GED and they were like, yo, what is that? So I ended up getting my diploma. And I got my diploma from Penn Foster. If you know what school Penn Foster is, it's basically like cyber school. So I got my diploma through them. Then I went back to the Marines. I showed them that, and they got lazy with my paperwork, so never got into the Marines. And I tried so many times. It was very easy, very, very easy. But I mean, if you want to be technical, I guess if you want to further your studies after getting that HISET or diploma, you could probably just go straight to college right afterwards, if that's your end goal anyways. I never tried to further my studies, so I just worked past couple of years. The GED is basically the same thing. Sort of. It's supposed to be the same thing, but it's like, I guess jobs don't really care about it. Yeah. Jobs look at it the same thing, but when you're trying to get a military job or like a government job, they see the difference between the GED and the diploma, you know what I mean? I don't really know how they look at it, but I'm guessing like if they see the GED, they're like, okay, you're a dropout. They see the diplomas, they'll look at it like, oh, it's normal, okay, you actually passed high school and everything, did what you were supposed to do. Oh, word. Did they require you to have a GED or a diploma? Like literally, some places don't care. When I dropped out of school and I didn't have a GED or a diploma, I got a job with like my cousins. It was a factory job though, and I guess factory jobs don't really care if you have a diploma or not. But they let me in. I got good pay. Oh, that's good. That's good, bro. It's really gonna be relaxing the rest of the night. It's 7 p.m. right now. 7:40. I gotta go back downstairs and get my laundry. And then I gotta switch the laundry over again. But I gotta check out my Twitch account. I'm gonna see about after the stream. I'm gonna see about getting into my Twitch account. Because my Twitch account I haven't even logged into in a while. I forgot my password and I tried logging into it. I guess all my passwords are wrong. Next thing you know, you try changing your password and it says, oh, you can't use your previous password. Like, what? Nice. Penn Foster took me a while to finish. I only needed to do, I think it was 6 or 7 courses, which took me like, maybe if I wanted to, I could have finished it in 3 months, but I finished it in 6, or I think it was 7 months. And then that was it. My thing is, I dropped out when I was a senior. I was like basically halfway through the year, but I was having a lot of mental problems at the moment. There's a lot going on in my life that caused me to drop out. Maybe that's just an excuse I made up. Maybe I just got tired of school, because I literally got tired of school. Alright, I'll be here. Your boy was making all the wrong waves. Damn, Akira was here for like a second. And then the second passed by and she wasn't here anymore. I guess she's working. I'm gonna fill up this. Oh, brother. I low-key want to watch a movie. So what time is it now? Let me set up 20-minute alarm. Oopsies. Damn, bro, you came back fast. These aren't bad either. These are like 200 yen. These bowls are pretty big. They're 200 yen. It's technically, well, it's fried noodles. It's not necessarily ramen, it's just fried noodles. I think they're worth it. What day is it today? Tomorrow's the 5th. Yeah, tomorrow's the 5th. When a company says that, it's basically like they can't just let you in without getting you a waiver. That's what it sounds like to me. Like they need to take it to corporate. Like the person in that location cannot just hire you like everybody else. That's what it sounds like to me. Like for corporate, it would be basically like they need to talk to HR or whoever is on top of the person that you spoke to, basically. It could be a good sign. Like if God wants you to get that job, you're gonna get it. I wouldn't worry about it, bro. If you're meant to get that job, you're gonna get the job. I'm guessing it's because of you not having the diploma yet, which is okay. Most companies don't care. Like they'll say something like that and hire you anyways. Especially when companies are short-handed, they're gonna let you right in. Usually. So don't worry too much about it. If anything, think of it this way: you got the job already. Forgot to do this out. Oh, it could be that too, but I don't know. You can't teach somebody something simple. It sounds like an excuse to me. It's like when I was getting a job at certain companies as a machine operator, all machine operating is pressing a button or two. It's not hard to press a button, so why are you giving me a hard time about giving me the position? You know what I mean? Like, it's basic knowledge, it's common sense. When you hear something like that about, I need to go take it to corporate, why do you need to talk to someone that important for me to get this job? I don't know, bro. experience or not, they should allow you to get your feet wet and get the job. Because regardless if you have experience or not, within 3 days of you working in that company, they're going to determine whether or not they're going to keep you. That's just what I think, anyways. Regardless, they're gonna within the first couple of days, they're gonna decide whether they're gonna keep you or not. You can have no experience at all, but as soon as you start working and you're doing the simple work that they do already, which they made seem like it wasn't easy, you know what I mean? What's happening, Tyler? Tyler probably thinks I'm just yapping, but I'm talking to the kick chat. I promise, bro. I'm gonna set up the chat somewhere in here, but I just need to figure out how. It's easy on PC to set up, but mobile, it's such a task. I don't know why. And Streamlabs doesn't have Kick as one of the platforms. It has Twitch and everything else, but for some odd reason, bro, it doesn't have Kick. That's why I'm using Restream. Which booster? And I'm talking to someone in Kick Chat about a job opportunity. If you want to tune in, bro, you can just switch over to Kick and you can read the entire chat. That way I don't have to, like, you know what I mean, have to say it all out loud. Something. I guess I can kind of understand that. T-booster. Isn't that what they use on, actually, I'm not gonna say it. Or isn't that what they use on older, like, old people? When they wanna, you know what I mean? But who needs hormone therapy? Hey Tyler, you can throw whatever you want on that chat, bro. As long as you keep it PG-13, we're good. We can talk about anything, bro. I can see about keeping up with both chats. I'm currently in Japan. I'm over in Tokyo, Japan. I was streaming outside earlier, but it's nighttime now, so I'm just chilling in my hotel room. But tomorrow, if you're around early in the stream, because I'm gonna wake up early. I'm gonna head over to Asakusa because I need to withdraw some money, and I'll be walking around showing you guys around in Asakusa. Sometimes I don't like going to Asakusa mainly because it's so crowded with foreigners. Bro, I'd like to go to Osaka too, but I'm kind of waiting right now. Mainly because to even go to Asakusa, the train ticket's about $97. That's pretty expensive. It's a 3-hour ride. And I'm on a budget, so... Oh, it's amazing, bro. Japan is honestly a spiritual experience for anyone who comes here. And you'll always end up having a culture shock as soon as you get off the airport. As soon as nah, dude, taxi it? Are you crazy? That's like $300 or $500. Taxis here are expensive. But as soon as you get off the plane, Tyler, and you see all these Japanese people just lined up, right side of the wall, left side of the wall, dressed in all white, and they all bow down to you and say arigato gozaimasu, bro, that's already gonna blow your mind. That's what happened to me. I was culture shocked right off the bat. And even getting on the train, people just stare. Like, they just, not just everybody, some people just kind of stare at you, and as soon as you pick up that they're staring at you, they'll look away like really fast and pretend like they were never looking. Treat you like a dummy for a couple of seconds, as if you didn't see them staring for like a solid minute. Dude, I've been in a situation that I'd be on the train and an old lady would just straight up just be staring like, and I look at her, right? And when I look at her, I'm I'm making eye contact for like a solid 30 seconds, just hoping they look away, just from me noticing they're looking at me. But nah, they didn't stop staring. They just they don't care, bro. They don't care. It's an experience though. It's like the reason why they do that is because they're not used to seeing people like you or me. You know what I mean? So I understand. When you live in the U.S., it's kind of so diverse that no one really cares what you look like. Like I seen people like you everywhere. I go down the block and there's a Hispanic guy, or there's a white dude, or there's a black dude, like, or Dominican guy. Like that's just how it is. Taxis here are expensive, Polak. They're very expensive. Like just going from the airport down to, from airport to, let's just say center of Tokyo. Let's just say you're going to Ueno area, the Ueno district, which is kind of like center of Tokyo. That's about like $126. When you can take the train, and the train will cost you like $3 for a 1 hour train ride. E-biking, nah, you got suitcases, bro. You got luggage. Why would you e-bike? I've seen e-bikes. They're in certain areas of Japan, but I just never rode one. I rode one over in Florida. Orlando. No, I didn't ride one. I seen them in Orlando, Florida. They're like solar powered or something like that. And they're normally laying on the ground because people just leave them there. But I'd like to go to Osaka. I want to go to Kyoto specifically. You told me you're from Sacramento. I remember. Cali. Sacramento is Cali, right? Yeah, Cali. Yeah, you told me about that. I'm from I'm living in Pennsylvania, so I'm kind of like around the corner from you. Kind of. I think it's, no. Maybe I'm thinking about a different area. Yeah, but Cali's kind of like around the corner. Last I remembered. I could be wrong. Bro, I'm honestly here in Japan not minding my own business. Every single time someone asks me like, what made you want to go to Japan? All I can think of is, oh, I was just so nosy that I had to come here. And I really wanted to try the ramen, bro. The ramen here in Japan just hits different. Literally hits different. Makes you want to stop eating the ramen noodles, Machiron ramen, and the Nissin ramen, all those types of ramen. It makes you want to stop eating it. Like good quality noodles, bro. That's what you get here. Good quality noodles. But tomorrow, I'm gonna go to Asakusa again. Might go to a ramen shop. It's not really expensive. There is a, like, when I came to Japan, I came with like, alright, the flight ticket obviously is the one thing that's gonna hurt. You're gonna spend about 1,200, 1,100. Maybe if you're lucky, you could probably find one for $800 round trip. But even the hotels aren't too bad. You just gotta browse. As for food is usually cheap. Like the most you'll spend, like good quality food is 1,000 yen, which is like $7. I gotta. I know I've been told like maybe I should try finding a job here. Yeah, you don't want to tip here. They don't take tip. For some odd reason, of course, they don't take tip. That's something I'm still learning about. I never tried tipping them anyways, but I've seen videos that you're not actually allowed to tip. Sending a text message. You told me about that too, the Warm Tokyo shoe store. I think I was over there. Might have been over there yesterday. I think there's a there's a marketplace called Valerie or Vary. It might be Valerie, not Valerie. It's just VALRIE, and there's all types of shops there. It has like 8 different floors, but that shoe store is in there. There's a lot of expensive clothing in there too. Let me look up if that's actually in Asakusa. Because if you're on stream tomorrow and I'm in Asakusa and they just so happen to have it in Asakusa, I could show you. Let me see. Hmm. Nah, bro. I think it's in Shibuya. Maybe I'm tripping. It's in Shibuya. Shibuya is 1 hour away. No, it's not in Asakusa. I was thinking that maybe I might have passed by the store. I passed a couple shoe stores. But damn. Polog, what time is it where you are? I'm guessing it's 4 a.m. I'm guessing. 'Cause last time I checked, when Kakashi was in here earlier, it was 5. Oh, 2:33. Okay, 2:38. Oh, no doubt. I haven't been I haven't been to Shibuya yet, but it's on the list. I got a lot of places on the list, but I just gotta get everything together first. And by everything, I mean like gotta get my finances in order, and I also gotta get my mind in order so I can be on task and do the things I'm supposed to be doing, which I haven't been. I'm supposed to be streaming a whole lot more, but I haven't been. I like having encounters like this. Like, I get to talk to you guys, which is cool. Damn, you know what's crazy? haven't seen Double R in here in a while. Bro, I just have bad decision making skills. It's not like I can't pay attention, it's just I know I'm supposed to be doing something and I choose not to. It's a choice for me. Like, I choose to be stagnant. Like, something like that. Like, I choose to be stagnant. Like, imagine this, bro. Imagine having a relationship with God and you screw it up. Bro, I haven't checked out any of their clothes. I like the way that Japanese people dress modestly. Especially Japanese, like, women. They dress very modestly. Like, they cover up. They don't show a lot. I think that's very nice. But even like, well, the guy, I've seen some guys have some really good style to their clothing, especially the youth. What's happening, P-Love? My day's pretty good, bro. What about you? And yeah, I like their style. That's actually what I like most about Japan. You can tell a lot about a society of people by the way they dress. I definitely tell a lot. I love Japan too. I definitely do. I feel that. Japan's pretty lit. It's pretty lit, but there definitely is a lot that they need to work on. There's always room for improvement everywhere in the world. But I notice the culture here is very... Like, this is a wild example, but this actually happened. Like, you know, prostitution is actually illegal in the US, right? In Japan, it's not. That's crazy to me. Very different. You're not wrong. Very different. Why am I even on that topic? Well, because you need to hear it. There's like, you always look at the nice things about Japan, but then you look at other things, and it's just, it has a very perverted, it builds a very perverted outlook, in my opinion. Like, a lot of people don't actually get married. Well, I don't know about that. I know you can drink on the streets. You can be drunk and walk around the streets. Like, people just don't care. I've seen so many drunk people, bro. It's usually around nighttime, though. It's not like they're out broad daylight, but like around like 5 p.m. you'll probably run into, not every day, but maybe like once a week or every other, maybe like 3 times a week around like 5 p.m. you'll probably run into a drunk or two. I wouldn't be streaming in no club. I'm not that type of streamer. But the clubs here, I haven't even checked that out. I have not checked out the nightlife at all. Like, there's a lot of things I haven't checked out. Especially like maid cafes. I haven't checked out maid cafe. And a lot of foreigners come here to go to maid cafes and go to nightlife, do crazy stuff. I gotta go downstairs real quick. to switch over the clothing again. I'm gonna bring you guys with me. It's getting hot in here. Bro, if I lag, you know why. It's because I'm moving around. I gotta clean this camera lens. I guess that's a little better. I remember to take my card. Watch. Everything's gonna turn off. I took the card out. Come on. Boom. That's probably like the most thing that I like so far.